Hi, I'm Tony Constantine, investment advisor representative with LifeMark Securities Corp. This week, SANDPILES Part 2. Well, last week we talked about sand piles dropping 1 grain of sand onto a level surface and continue until we grow a pile. And we found out that as we grow this pile, we get figures of instability that build up inside the pile and ultimately connect to each other. So we finally reach a critical point where the next grain of sand that we drop could cause a small avalanche, a catastrophic avalanche, or an avalanche of any size, or no avalanche. Because we simply cannot predict what is going to happen next and how significant it might be. An economist, Dr. Hyman Minsky, showed how stability leads to instability. And when we look at the pile, we see that, don't we? Anyway, he said that the more comfortable we get with a given condition or trend, the longer it will last. And the more dramatic the correction will be when it finally does happen. The problem with long-term macroeconomic stability is that as people, we have two things happen. First, we get used to that stability and we think nothing's going to go wrong. We start to think that next week and next year are going to be the same as last week and last year. Not necessarily so. So we get into what are called unstable arrangements. Okay? First, everything's fine. Then we have to find a way to make more money, which is all well and fine at times, but that may not be the right time. Let's take a look at it this way. We had that happen in the early 2000s. Okay? We had a period of boom and prosperity in real estate, basically because of ninja loans. You know, no income, no job, but no problem. You can get a mortgage. The banks even worked with some brokerage houses, packaged them up into tranches, these collateralized mortgage obligations, and sold them to the general public. And things sailed along real fine until they didn't. I'm not real sure exactly what was credited with causing the implosion of it all, but from October of 2007 into March of 2009, the market lost about 60%, 55 or 60, somewhere in there. Nobody knew what to do or how to get out of it. Some people got out of the market at the bottom and swore they were never going back in. I think that was a bad decision, but hey, what do I know? My people all came out of it pretty happy. But that's, neither here nor there, because there's no guarantee that can be repeated. Anyway, when we relate this to the sand pile, anything can happen at any time. What we need to do is think about how we're going to define the correct time to do something, and what is that something we're going to do, and how are we going to make it work. And if you don't have an advisor who has been thinking about that, well, you probably got the wrong advisor. But that's your call, not mine. Anyway, that concludes it for this week. If you have any questions or concerns, and you should, you can drop me an email or give me a call, and If there's some way we can talk about it and I can be of help, happy to help you. Until next week, make every day a great day. Oh, by the way, contact information, as usual, will be on screen in a moment. And until next week, make every day a great day. Bye now.